Attention is the core currency of Web3. And at the moment, Twitter is the place to obtain and command that attention. Now, a lot of founders and projects don't understand how you can kind of get your hand into the conversation, how you can start driving attention to yourselves in a more organic way, you know. So in this video, I'm just going to show you something that we give to our clients internally to help them kind of navigate the social landscape and keep them in the conversation with ease, right? A lot of people just kind of scroll through the timelines. We're going to give a little bit more of a direct approach, a more efficient approach. So, as you can see, we are here on the X Pro dashboards, and how you get here is by going to your premium, if you have X Premium, and hitting Pro, and then you land right here. Now, what we're going to do here is create a deck or a column for a deck. And what this will allow us to do is kind of scroll through the feed of a curated feed that allows us to kind of block out the noise and just see conversations that we want to be engaging with, right? So what we can do here is we can create a new column, or you can create a new deck, for example. So I'm just going to keep it on the personal one, add a column, and you can do a lot of things within these columns, right? We're going to create a list of profiles, but you can draft posts, you can explore trending, you can look at hashtags and stuff like that. You can set up today with messaging in this, so you can have your feed here, create a feed here, and you can put your messages here. But what we're really going to do is just focus on the list. So we're going to go here, click lists. Now, what you can do here is twofold. You can now go ahead and look at other people's lists. So if you're part of an organization, and let's say you have a social team, and you want to make sure that we're all kind of engaging with the same narratives, you can create your own list and make it public so everyone can kind of opt in. But obviously, we need to create that list first. So we're going to create a new list. And just for the sake of this, we're going to call this relevant voices at the moment. At the mo works. List of relevant Web3 voices that we care about for XYZ reason. So this is going to be a list that, for some reason, I care about the people on this list. It could be the case that I believe in their project, or I'm just trying to keep understanding about their work, or that I kind of want to be spying on them for seeing how they're kind of going about their own social engagement and stuff like that. But nonetheless, this is a list that we are going to put together for some relevant voices at the moment, and we're going to leave it open because obviously we want people to subscribe potentially. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to click next, and what it's going to do is going to say there's something wrong. Basically, we just need to kind of put the names in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few names in, and then I'm going to come back and show you the suggested channel, and then we can take it from there. So as you can see, I've put 10 people in the list so far, and now it's going to keep giving me relevant suggestions based on the people that I've put in. And this is good because you can kind of look and see if there's anyone you've missed, and based on the algorithm, it might help. But I think for this list, we're done with 10 people. So once you've created your list, it will now appear here as a column. And what this allows us to do is we'll show all the activities from those people, right? So for example, Kernel, I'm interested in Kernel. They've, funnily enough, 26 minutes ago, they put out announcements. Congrats on their 1.7 million raise. But as you can see, we can now scroll through and simply look at, for example, Supra here, another project that we're watching pretty close, and an esteemed client of ours. And we're kind of being able to easily engage in the conversation here. So if we go click here, we can see Josh from Supra. His profile is right there. We can see all his tweets. We can now engage with his tweets really easily. And we can also see kind of where they're replying, who they're engaging with. And now, instead of having to scroll through all the different feeds, we can easily see where people are engaging and join the conversation as and when. So I could come here and just type in move VM or whatever it might be. So that's kind of the basis of it. And through this, again, you can share these lists with your team. So for example, if there's like a type of a narrative you want to own, you can kind of give your team the list, and they can go ham and go at it and really engage with the post in that narrative. So fantastic. So this is kind of the baseline of it, and you can set these up. You can have one feed here, you can have another list here, and another one here, and have them all going simultaneously. So if you are a busy founder, like a lot of the ones that we work with, then you can just come here. You can have your 3 feeds set out, 30 minutes, bang, 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 post, 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 engage, 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 and put your name out there. Awesome. So I hope this video was useful. Let me know if there's any other tips or tricks in the comments that you want to see, or any questions that you have. I imagine if you knew the tips and tricks, you would want to ask them. But if there's any other questions you have, or any things you guys are struggling with, freely let me know in the comments, and we can take it from there. Awesome. And I'll catch you in the next video.